What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Draymond, and welcome to Thorium Gaming. We're back with episode 10 of Freezer to Fallout. Our adventures through the post-apocalyptic Boston wasteland, where everything is starting to get a little bit hectic, because we're not that high of a level, but we're still giving it a good college try. So last time we did go through the quarry, well, one of the quarries, and it was incredibly tough. There was a lot of things shooting at us, including a guy in full power armor. But this time, we're going to go help out Preston Garvey and the rest of our Minutemen allies take over the castle, as they keep calling it. And that's going to be fun to go through. Quick note before we go on, though. Happy Halloween for all you guys and gals out there. Make sure to go out and have some fun. And for those of you that are putting up all your Christmas decorations and playing Christmas music this early, stop it. It's October. Halloween. Best holiday out of all the holidays. Fun to be scared. But anyway, let's fast travel down. I don't want to travel into Good Neighbor, but I do want to travel somewhere in here. I guess we'll have to go to Good Neighbor.
You looking to get stoned or stabbed?
Neither, actually, Piper, but while we are in Good Neighbor, we're going to go in and talk to Cleo, see if we can pick up some ammunition. Unnerving little robot she is. Now, we're still wearing a lot of leather armor, and that doesn't sit very well with me. It's a glow-sighted rifle. Right, we were going to strip that down and take it apart. We're not going to need any pulse grenades for a while. We have a more efficient combat shotgun, so we'll sell that off too. Don't need the pipe revolver rifle. Everything else, though, I think we want to hang on to for now. Yes, I could throw the charisma gear on, make this slightly easier, or price-wise anyway. And I forgot to put the junk back, but I'm lazy. Very, very lazy. So we're just going to go in and see if we can buy a few more 45 rounds, because we're using a combat rifle now. So let's buy about 400 caps worth 45 ammo. Save us a little bit of hassle later on. Double up on our ammo stocks for our combat rifle. Alright, so outside a Good Neighbor. Let's keep going now. Let's hit our map and go through. We are headed the wrong direction right now, but we gotta go around these buildings anyway. Do have to be careful in this section of Boston at the level we're at. It's not entirely safe. Granted, nowhere in the Commonwealth can be considered safe anymore. As I say that, and there's a grenade. Ooh. Perfect timing for you scavvers, though. Just as I say that, you come out of the woodwork shooting at us. Can't even really see you right now. There's one. And there's the other. Wow, I actually hit something with a grenade. Maybe it's All Hallows Eve luck. Yeah, if you guys haven't guessed yet, I really like Halloween. It's a chance for all the kids to get out, have a bunch of fun. Lets them enjoy the time. I mean, a lot of people now are just, like, hyper sensitive about things. People are saying that costumes are offensive and all this sort of stuff. It's Halloween. It's a chance to go out and be a goofball for a while. Now, we are kind of going the wrong way. Vault-Tec Regional HQ. Where do we end up anyway? We need to go to the southwest. So we need to go this way, not towards the Vault-Tec HQ. But yeah, so make sure that you go out, have some fun, let the kids enjoy trick-or-treating and just enjoying life. Halloween was always one of my favorite holidays. Still is. And it just bugs me that it's not the same anymore. It used to be tight-knit little communities going out and just trick-or-treating. And of course there's the Halloween parties and all that sort of stuff. It's a chance to be someone that you're not. And honestly, We're kind of missing that in today's society. I would rather go out and have a little bit of fun than be worried about everything. And it's a chance to go out and be scary. Watch some old Vincent Price movies or something. Man, that guy's voice to this day scares me. Granted, he was an incredible actor, and I will never downplay that fact. The guy was just amazing. He had that great voice. Did covers in Michael Jackson's music videos. I don't remember which one, but it was really popular, and I feel bad that I'm not remembering it offhand. I should know this offhand. Half the reason I watched it was just for Vincent Price's laugh. The guy is just amazing. We're going to try and skip those raiders. So yeah, enjoy, have a happy and safe Halloween. I have been going way more west than south. We've been going the wrong way, so let's go back to Good Neighbor and try that again. It's not west I need to go, it's southeast. I don't know where my brain's at. I got talking about Halloween and it all sort of just glossed over. Alright, so we're going to go southeast instead of northwest. I don't know what we were doing. I always get nervous around these areas. I think I see something. Yes, that would be a legendary alpha mongrel. And hopefully we are in a position that we can actually deal with this guy. Yes, go after Piper. Whew. And like coming out here and finding a legendary enemy. Let's see what goodies he dropped for us. I got all excited there for a second and then remembered that random number generators hate me. So let's just eat some crispy squirrel bits, get our health back up. No, while we're at it, let's get rid of those rads. So we're going to go north just as far as we need to get around this pile up and mess. Found the old corner bookstore. Go in there later. Got some ghouls to deal with. Well, Piper probably isn't normal for other journalists. And of course, this is part of the Freedom Trail. There's a bunch of raiders in there, but I don't really want to deal with them right now. Because we need to head southeast. I don't know if they can actually see me, or if they know I'm... Well, they know I'm here, because they're appearing on the radar, but... I would rather not deal with them if I can get away with it. We got our own little horror show going on before Halloween, so that's always a good thing. I had more trouble with that rad roach than I did with the ghouls. Go figure. So let's just double check where we are, because I don't want to get too off track again. So we do definitely have to head more south and a little bit to the west. But not too much. Navigating through Boston's destroyed areas. Ooh, that is a legendary raider. Alright, let's see if the RNG gives us something decent this time. +1 strength and endurance for a metal chess piece. You know what, Piper? Come here for a sec. Now, metal armor does give you the most physical resistance out of the 3 top-end types. It's heavier than the other armors. There is, of course, robot armor when you have the Automatron DLC. It's the heaviest, offers the most physical resistance. There's a raider down there. Where are we again? Yeah, we're on the main overpass. We gotta find a place to jump down, which I think is right there. Metal armor does have the best physical resistance out of the 3 base type armors for this area, the higher levels and everything. It's also the heaviest, and it doesn't protect you against energy as well. I got a feeling that just getting to where we're going is going to be incredibly difficult. Enemies all over the place. Most of them are super mutants.
You got a line on him?
I might have a line on him, Piper, but right now, getting out of here is more important. Don't want to fight all these guys. I just want to get to where we're going. Between all the dead alleys and double backs that we gotta go through. Well, at the very least, we'll be up higher here, so it'll make it easier to fight anything that comes at us. Times you wish you were wearing power armor. You could just jump down and take no fall damage. And that would be that truck exploding. Okay, there is another platform over here that we might be able to jump down onto. It hurt, but didn't kill us. So many things trying to kill us and eat us, not necessarily in that order. So let's hopefully get out of the major Boston area. There's the coast, so we should be on track now. Yeah, if we follow this road, we're pretty much on track. So many muties, so little time. Say random protectron. I can talk real good today. Again, nothing unusual there.
Protect and serve.
Yeah, where were you like 2 minutes ago there, bud? Don't really want to go swimming. We are getting close to the castle though, which is going to be great. Can do this fight and see how it goes down for us. Fighting through Boston is fighting through Boston, I guess. There's some more raiders. There he is. Boom. They're probably alerted now. I don't really want to stop and kill them all, but if we can pop off a few and get some experience. We are still fairly low level for what we're doing. Of course, they don't actually know where we are just yet. Now they do. Whew. That was fun. Now, the raiders still know where we are, but we're not going to be sticking around long enough to give them a chance to lock in on us. We're going to keep pushing on, see if we can get down, and actually get to our boys at the castle. Well, boys and girls. Shouldn't say it like that, but... yeah, I'm weird. I know. There's a random searchlight over there. I don't really want to get engaged in anyone else. I know it's going to take a lot if what Preston was describing at the castle is any indication of what we're going to be fighting. So we have to have due east from here. Means going this way. This looks like another location that we can go in later. Gwinnett Brewery. Might as well take these Mirelurk eggs while we're here. The fact that there's more blood bags and everything makes me think that there's going to be more super mutants around. We essentially have to head due east though, so we'll probably have to fight them. Is he the only guy? Hoping he was the only sentry out here. There's a vertebrate over there. I'm guessing that's the Brotherhood of Steel trying to put their authority out. We're definitely in no position to be fighting the Brotherhood of Steel just yet. Trying to conserve as much of our 45 ammo as possible. So many super mutants around. Alright, let's head on through, see if we can link up with Preston and the rest of the guys. You know, even after I've played this game so much, I got a lot of playthroughs on the go, and there's the Brotherhood of Steel airship there, and it looks like they are engaged across that little port or river, but they're not our concern right now. But as I was saying, even after all this time, I still get my heart pounding whenever I get into certain situations. Let's just make sure we're reloaded across the board. Lots of goodies for us. That works.
Everyone's here, General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh? Its real name is Fort Independence, but the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take you back.
Yeah, it is impressive. You can see the walls over there on the right.
Definitely. For 600 years old, it's in pretty good shape.
That's right. They don't make them like they used to. We take this place back, people will know we mean business. Our primary objective is to clear the courtyard. That's where we should see the most opposition. The wall on this side is the most exposed. But if we circle around south, we could also reach the main gate.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there and shoot those lobsters.
No. If we split up, we can flank them from both sides. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing line on this side and you can draw them out.
Well, General, what do you think?
I don't really want to do a pincer attack. Splitting up my forces seems like a bad idea. And going in guns blazing, well, unless we're named Wyatt Earp, it doesn't help. So let's try and draw them out.
Set up a firing line, and I'll draw them out.
You can't do this alone. I'm coming with you.
Sounds good. We'll hold back and wait for them to come to us. Just don't get yourself trapped in there. All right, people. You heard the General. Let's move out. Try not to draw their attention until we're in position.
Alright, Preston, that works. Of course, we've already picked up all the goodies. Let's get out there and help our troops take back the fort, the castle.
A long time since the Minutemen lost this place. Years.
Of course, I can already see motion up on the top walls. Now just remember guys, with Mirelurks you want to aim under the shells, try and hit the legs, the claws, all the soft bits. Not always easy, but if you crouch down, it gives you a little bit of an advantage. Of course, you'll pick up a lot of Mirelurk meat. And we just leveled up. Since we're in a pretty tight spot, let's take care of that now. Can't get another rank in the Rifleman perk just yet. That would really help out right now. We could up our science, which will help for settlement building and gaining some Tech 2 mods for things. We of course need the second rank of local leader to finish off settlement building, but we're not really working on that just yet. So let's go with Lady Killer rank 3. That'll help us out. We did take local leader last time. So combat, non-combat sort of thing.
Here we go.
I know there's just baby Mirelurks, but it never hurts to be sure, right?
Hey,
What's next, General?
got company.
Make sure that was all of them.
Alright, now I don't really want to spoil anything, but I do know what's coming up, and we are under-leveled. So, this hole in the wall right here, we're going to make life just a tiny bit easier. They gave us a bunch of landmines. Let's use them. Looks like we just got to finish this nest off over here. And that still has some live Mirelurk eggs in it, so...
I got something over here.
You could collect the eggs that don't hatch and use them to make other things. Not too worried about that right now, though.
Opening fire.
Alright, got a few more nests to clear out. Should still have some fragmentation grenades. Yes, we do. What that was something very large and angry, I'm believing. This hasn't spawned yet. And there it is. The big reason why we laid down those landmines. Avoid the poison at all costs. We do have the help from the other Minutemen, but she's big and tough. And we just got hit by the poison, and oh my god, it burns, it burns, it burns, it burns. Ah. Now where is Big Mama? As long as she focuses on our Minutemen allies and not on us, we should be okay. We are chewing through ammunition fast. Run like crazy! I'm okay with that, Mr. Marlark. You can knock me down here. But now I'm in full view of the Queen, and oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. It is time to do a little bit of something that's going to help us out here. So, we're going to eat a bunch of those. Take a psycho buff. Just have to finish her off. She's almost dead. Yikes. Whew, Mirelake Queen down. But we are almost out of ammo. Oops, that is tab, not Q. And again, I do it. Probably a waste of ammunition, but I don't really care at this point. We had a Mirelake Queen on us. This is more of the hatchlings. It's more of the hatchlings. Whew. And they're just spawning more of the little bastards. Now it is always worth taking the Queen Mirelurk meat off of these guys. Alright, so I guess we gotta talk to Preston.
Let's focus on getting the radio fixed for right now. Alright, good work, people. But we aren't done yet. The General and I are gonna have a look at the radio, see what shape it's in. The rest of you, clear out any remaining Mirelurks or eggs you find.
Alright, so now we do have the objective to power up the radio transmitter, which is right here. Conveniently, the castle does have a built-in wiring system that goes all the way through it. For the purposes of this, though, once we find the workbench so we can actually start doing it, we're not going to be powering up everything. We are just going to build a tiny little generator. Of course, if I pass the power. I'm just going to build one of the small generators. I assume it's one of the small ones that we need. It requires 10 power. And we do not have enough aluminum for that. But we can build a couple of medium generators out here. Connect them with wires. Connect them to the radio. And it's powered up now. Before we talk to Preston, let's go in and take a look in here, because there's a bunch of useful stuff. This place is actually pretty well set up, and they give you a full wiring system in it. It's nice. It's a good little place to set up a player home. If you're planning on that sort of thing. Kind of pausing my thought there. Mirelurks scare me, and I just hurt myself with my own grenade. But are we really surprised at this point? I mean, I'm always hurting myself with something. But there's a lot of really cool stuff in here. I really like the castle if you're setting up a player home. It's pretty centrally located in the south of Boston. Don't have to wander far for pretty much everything that you need. Oh, look, a flamer. And some flamer fuel. That might help clearing out this place a little bit easier. So let's just toss it on. And of course we're getting a bunch of quests right now to deal with a bunch of settlements and all the stuff that the Minutemen do that's awesome. We already blew this one up, but there's some more flamer fuel there. Yeah, a missile launcher. I forgot we picked up that missile launcher from the super mutant. That would have made the queen so much easier. So much easier.
Hey.
But hey, Piper, while you're here, I know I'm a little all over the place today, guys. I apologize for that. You can just take a couple of missile launchers.
Now everyone in the Commonwealth will know. The Minutemen are back.
They even come pre-equipped with a doctor's office, I want to say that is. The entire place is wired up. It even comes starting off with a water purifier out back. It's all powered in. Now there's going to be a lot of places where you're going to need power. You're going to really have to build this place up. But it's a great player house. If we look at the map, I was talking last time a little bit about how your settlements need to be starred out and all that sort of stuff to keep together. The castle is near Diamond City. It's near a bunch of the harder areas. It's a great place to set up your home. And as you can see, there's a lot of stuff around here. And this is Spectacle Island, another settlement that you can get. Easy to connect them. It's really nice. I know I'm not as bantery today as normal.
Watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, this is really sad. Now we've got to pay off on what we've started. Bring the whole Commonwealth together and make it last this time. So, you know, back to business. But with Radio Freedom up and running, we can broadcast alerts to you anywhere, anytime.
Nice. Well, that definitely helps.
In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Sounds like a plan there, Preston. So we took Fort Independence. That's going to help us out. But we're still pretty weak. So now we have a couple of quests that all involve the Minutemen. I kind of stalled there again. I don't know where my brain is today, guys. I apologize for that. So Nordhagen Beach, Somerville Place, and Returning the Favor. Let's see where they are on the map. So there's Nordhagen Beach. It's pretty far north of us. Of course, we do know where Abernathy Farm is. It's right there. Where is the last one? Somerville Place. Now, to get to Somerville, we have to go through the marshes, and they are not friendly. And of course, the glowing sea is all down here. It's not very nice. We could go up to Nordhagen Beach, considering I do kind of want to go through Bunker Hill. And there's a couple of nice little things in there that we can do. But let's travel back to Red Rocket and then go right to the Abernathy Farm and see what we can do there first. I'm still going to keep the flamethrower out for right now. Never hurts to have a big gun. Alright, apparently my psycho buff wore off, and now I'm over encumbered.
Hey.
So we're going to not do that. We have a workbench right here. I can actually take some of the stuff off of you
Hey.
and make things a little bit easier for us. I don't want to be hauling around a bunch of stuff. We did capture Red Rocket fairly early on. Haven't done anything with it yet. It's kind of a harder settlement to set up and build. There's not a whole lot of arid land or arable land around it. Of course, I enter and not transfer. Always do that. I don't need the Exterminator's 10mm pistol. Let's put a bunch of our stuff in here for now. Stuff that we do not need. There we go. Of course, I randomly fire off a shot. It's okay. Well, but Red Rocket, it doesn't have a lot of farmable land. It's kind of a bummer, because I really like it. And of course, it's where we met our faithful, trusty companion Dogmeat at the very start. And between the next episode and this one, which is kind of weird, I mean, it's episode 10, I should be all excited and everything, but I'm still really sore from hockey. It was a really, really intense game. It was a lot of fun. But in between the episodes, I'll build up a bunch of our stockpiles, especially stim packs and that sort of stuff.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
Well, we are friendly.
It's okay, I'm friendly. Not looking to cause any trouble.
If you say so, but be warned, we're armed here, so don't try anything. Let me tell you, farming ain't easy. Out in the field all day, every day, and every minute of it spent watching your back.
Well, it sounds like a lot of hard work.
Farming's hard work.
Won't argue with that. Blake Abernathy, you new to the Commonwealth?
Yeah, sort of.
Yes. And no. It's a long story.
Either way, good to see a new face. How about you? Ever think about working the land?
Yeah, maybe one day.
I'm sure I'll give it a try someday.
Well, good luck to you then. Maybe I'll see you at the Diamond City Market someday. We'll do a swap. Word of advice, though. If you do start up a farm, be ready to deal with the raiders. Why do all the hard work when you can just take what you want at gunpoint?
Minutemen can help.
What about the Minutemen? If you join up, we can all help each other against the raiders.
You don't say. I thought the Minutemen were all gone. Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21 years old, and they shot her down without a thought. So you can understand why I'm glad to hear the Minutemen are back. Although, a bit too late for my Mary.
Well, that's really terrible.
There's nothing worse than losing a child. Believe me, I know.
I couldn't imagine what it'd be like to lose someone that close to me.
I'm sorry to hear you say so. I don't have much to offer, but those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too. It's been in Connie's family for generations. If you could get it back, it'd mean a lot to us.
Consider it done, man.
Don't worry. I'll get that locket back for you.
Good. Connie feels like it's a part of Mary. I don't think she'll rest easy again as long as it's gone.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
We try to be.
I try to be.
Seems like you're doing better than trying. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Yeah, that must be exhausting. Can't imagine being in that sort of situation where she's just trying to put it out there, but no one wants to listen.
Sounds like it must be exhausting.
Huh, no kidding. But people, they deserve to know the truth. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. The night doesn't go by, I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
Couldn't agree more. Ignorance is not bliss.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Exactly. Most folks, though, they'd prefer a comforting lie. Not me. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to
So
let
sorry
that
to hear that.
I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed up.
Well, you saved those people, Piper. That's noble.
Piper, you saved those people.
No. Those people saved themselves. Because they knew the truth. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know? So, should we head out?
Yeah, let's go. So sad that Piper had to go through something like that. Now we did pick up a combat armor left arm. So we're looking slightly more combat-y. Of course, left half is all military issue, right half is whatever we found in the wastes. So we do have to go up and find this locket up at the satellite dish. And I believe, if memory serves, it's up here. But we're going to run back to our hometown real quick. Back to Sanctuary. Fast travel there. It's not a very long run, but we might as well go and do it quickly. So a few things that we're going to do while we're here. I'm going to check and see if Piper has anything on her that we can actually borrow, let's say. We're going to leave her her iconic stuff.
You came to visit. I almost thought you wouldn't.
Of course, we do have the Vault-Tec rep here, but we don't have a business to put him in yet, so we're not going to really talk to him.
Always was a little
Let's destroy a few pieces of this stuff that we don't need, that we're not going to be using anymore. And let's see, did we reinforced it, but we can put it up to fiberglass. We don't have a lot of adhesive though, so let's just hold off on that for now. And of course, we could go into our weapons workbench. There's not really a whole lot we can do with what we have on us right now. So, take the long time to get out of the workbench's transfer thing. Transfer all of our junk in there. So the dog collar, dirty army fatigues. Just a bunch of stuff that we don't need. Ha! Now that we have the black rim glasses, we do not need those really funny white ones. But I swear there was a chemistry station here. I'm almost positive there is, actually. I just don't know if I brought it over here. And of course, water pumps for those of you who have them on non-survival difficulty. You can use them to restore your health like I'm doing now. And on survival difficulty, you can fill empty bottles of all kinds here to give yourself purified water for the road. Definitely helps out. Now, if memory serves, there should be a chemistry station back here. One of these, anyway. Unless I already took it up there. I could have already taken it up there, and I'm just forgetting what I've done. Actually, pretty sure it's up here now. But my brain doesn't like to work a lot of the time. So yes, there is a chemistry station down there that you can bring inside. So let's see if we can build ourselves a few stim packs, and we are missing antiseptic. So that's not good. We don't have any stim packs on us. Doesn't help out. We're not going to be doing the site with Mama Murphy because I'm afraid for her health. And I mean, at this point, we should be fairly good trusting to our instincts. Of course, Trash Can Carla isn't around. We have to go up to the satellite station. So we're going to follow the bridge out of town. We might just make it up to the satellite station, but we will see. Of course, one of the actual statues from Boston of the Minutemen. Nice little bit of history for you Americans that are out there. As a Canadian, I don't know if it's legit or not, but I'd like to think it is. Like it when video games toe the line between historically accurate and fantastic. There's a rad stag doe over there. I just can't see it yet. There's also a wild mongrel.
Hey, something's out there.
A couple of shots there doesn't hurt.
Blue, we're not alone.
I missed that shot completely. Ton of my respect for my brother, who's actually a hunter and does that without being terrible like I am. How nice of the doe to stop for us. How even nicer that its head blew off and flew all the way down to us so we didn't have to go up and find it. Some Brahmin hide and some Brahmin meat. That never hurts either. We are pretty low on ammo, though. Went through more than I was expecting to, even with the little stopover in Good Neighbor. And of course, we did this before. But again, for those of you who haven't done it, just go down, flip that switch down at that breaker, and you can come up here, open this lid. It's vacuum sealed shut. So maybe it's gone long enough to reset, and we can demonstrate it again. Flip the circuit breaker. Yep. And then they had to start caps will fall out of there. But the 44 snub-nosed pistol and some 45 rounds have popped back out. Maybe we didn't come up here just yet. Aluminum cans are always good. We can need aluminum. But if you hop up here too, there's a bunch of chems and goodies that you can use. There's also a pack of raiders down here. Piper, I almost thought you were a raider there for a second. Always pays to have a pistol backup for pretty much everything you do. These guys are low level and not dangerous to us in a general sense. They were when we first started out and came up here. It was a real challenge to kill them. Again, if we came up here, I'm not sure if we did or not anymore. It's been long enough for me to start forgetting what we have and have not done. But there's the satellite dish. And of course our map is leading us right to it. So let's see if we can get up there without being spotted. I'm guessing that as a former military... Ooh, a vertibird. A crashed vertibird. And that time we did not miss. And would you look at that? A mostly complete suit of T-45 power armor. So I'm guessing this is one of the spawn points for a power armor suit. Which means it's probably level dependent on when you enter the cell. Hate how they're able to do that. But I saw them guarding something, so... Of course my phone's going off in the background.
What was that?
I don't know, Piper, you're right near it, whatever it was. .45 or 44 round to the head doesn't hurt. I always like to carry a pistol, one gun whose ammo I don't use.
Now.
And it's kind of like a determined backup. That way you know that the only time you ever use it is when you're running low on other ammunition for your good guns. Never hurts to hang on to something a little extra. Of course, can't really do that on survival mode, because ammunition weighs a lot, so you have to focus primarily on one form of weapon or another. But it's nice on non-survival playthroughs to sit there and have at least one gun that you very rarely use, with a little bit of ammo for the times where you find yourself running a little bit low. Granted, it's not a rifle, but it's Kellogg's pistol, so it's pretty decent, all things considered. And close in, it's probably going to do a lot more good for us than our long-range rifle. I am a little bit worried that we're already inside their camp and we haven't seen hide nor hair of anybody. This is where we were supposed to go. Are you telling me that bloatfly killed the raider that was in here? I would have expected more. But it looks like the bloatflies killed all of the raiders, I guess. Who would have thunk that bloatflies were that effective? Now some more shotgun shells, so we can partially reload at least. Or fully reload. We only have an 8-round mag on this. Alright, so inside the station, let's creep our way down. I'd rather not give ourselves away too early. We're looking for a locket. Ooh. Laser tripwire. And disarm you for some fiber optics and some crystal. Swear, English is my first language. I'm not this terrible at it all the time. Not really a lot in there that we can use.
Security's too
We can't hack that yet. I'm gonna guess that there's a password somewhere for it.
Show your face! Come on! I dare you!
I won't show my face, but I'll show you a grenade. Or two. Come around the corner, you jerks. Alright, that was easy enough to take care of. But it seems like he's got a bunch of friends, so we're still going to have to be careful here. And as I say that, another one walks around the corner. Damn it, Piper, stop getting in my way, girl. Looks like they had some more friends down below. There's one of them moving now.
Disappearing, huh?
These are fairly low-level raiders, so I shouldn't have to deal with anything too bad in here. Let's go check this side passage. There might be a stairway down. Oh, it's the bathroom. Some goodies in it. Thankfully, no bathroom stall trap like there usually is. I always set those ones off, like every other trap. Whoa, that is a minigun. Okay, so one of them has a minigun.
Still here?
Did I kill the one with the minigun? Alright, there's got to be a staircase down here somewhere. Just like that. Hopefully none of these other jerks have picked up that minigun, because that would be bad for us. And he had picked up the minigun. I'm not seeing any more markers on our radar. So let's grab that fusion core. Never know when we might need it. Let's grab the minigun too. Why not? I don't know why I'm picking up so many heavy weapons. We're probably not going to use them because we're doing a rifleman build, but you never know.
This dust. Ooh, come on. Really carry something before you cripple yourself.
I will give you some of it in just a second here, Piper. Does this terminal have a password or anything on it?
50 toys in here.
It does not appear to. But here, Piper, if you want to carry something for us, you can carry that minigun. And the snub-nose 45 and the short combat rifle and the switchblade.
Good word.
A Vault-Tec lunchbox. You can make bottle cap mines out of them, or you can get some really useless stuff.
This place doesn't get a whole heck of a lot of foot traffic.
You know, you're probably right, Piper, given that it was, you know, covered in raiders moments ago. Alright, so we picked up the locket we were sent here to grab.
Doesn't get a whole heck of a lot of foot traffic.
There's a novice lock.
Sweet.
I always love doing that, especially when there's bad guys that are there that could get hurt. That was a legendary rad roach. That would explain why it's so big. So casual about it, Piper. I know it's a bit much to go Dirty Harry on all these guys. A raider's left leg that makes us do more damage to ghouls. Not bad. Not exactly good, but not bad. I'm guessing by the fact that there's a lot of 10mm ammo around here. We were supposed to be able to come up here way earlier, but we chose not to. We just found the intel room key and an army helmet. A regular army helmet, not dirty. So let's go and throw the clean army helmet on.
Mr. Handy,
Look alive.
a feather duster.
And we can give you the dirty one, Piper. Don't worry, we're gonna still leave your press cap on you. Won't kill your iconic look for when we want to put you back to your iconic. But for now, we want you to have a helmet on. You know, being part of the press and everything does not stop you from taking bullets. That looks like pretty much everything in this room. But we did get the intel room key, so I'm hoping that the room upstairs that we were looking at that we couldn't hack into was the intel room. That was kind of cute. Teddy bear wearing a helmet and smoking a cigar. Alright, let's go back upstairs. It's Halloween. Yes, even the teddy bears are getting into the spirit and being a gruff, grizzled old army veteran. Alright, so we got in here, because we did pick up the key. There's a mini nuke that doesn't hurt. For survival, again, they aren't that great.
Ugh. Oh, I hope this stuff is dust.
12 pounds, I believe. That's what mini nukes weigh. My brain kind of stalled on me again. It's been one of those days. Take that compensating 10mm auto pistol. And I swear there was something in here aside from the obvious that I always like. Oh yes, covert ops magazine, which will help us sneak a little bit more. But yeah, 12 pounds for a single piece of ammunition, despite the fact that it is a mini nuke, is never good. It's just so heavy, and it's sad too. I mean, you're gonna have a lot of strength if you're playing a survival playthrough and using heavy weapons anyway, because your heavy weapon perk is actually in the strength tree,
Nice.
which is weird a little bit. Oops. But at the same time, it does make sense. They are big, heavy guns. But the ammunition is so heavy. So heavy. I mean, given the choice between taking a missile or like, what, 50 rounds? 60 rounds of 10 mil or even 45 ammo? Yeah, you get one shot versus many. We're going to fast travel back to Abernathy Farm. Alright, so Blake, where did you go? Wow, he is outside. Okay, so let's run outside and meet up with him before he heads back in.
I've got that locket back for you.
You serious? That's great news. Connie's gonna be speechless. Whatever the Minutemen need, you can count on us. We got a decent workshop, and Connie's sure to go in on our prices after what you've done.
Alright, and that got us a level. So we went combat last time with the 3rd rank of Lady Killer. That said, though, we can get the next rank of Rifleman, and that is going to come before anything else. And that did open us up to having access to this workshop. So now that we have access to it, we can toss some junk in there for when we need it. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I know it's been a little bit downbeat and everything. Apologies. My family kind of beat me up at hockey. It was great. Great times, though. And I really do encourage you gamers to get out and enjoy sports, enjoy the outdoors as much as you can, too. The graphics are terrible in real life, but graphics aren't that important when it comes to gameplay, right? Anyway, guys, if you did like the video, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, be part of our community that's still growing, and I'm grateful for it, just hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video comes up. And remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.